World Music Day, 21st June 2024. Nature's music and greenery all around. Different kinds of conifers, oaks. For example, this is white oak. Leaves are lobed, but since they are lobed and lobes are without any bristles, so this particular oak belongs to a group of white oaks. This is Coreopsis, and on summer solstice time this is almost withering away. Yarrow, pink blossoms of Achillea, Filipendulina. We have Achillea millifolium in wilderness in the Himalayas, but this is garden cultivar with more decorative pink blossoms, feast for the honeybees. Here is another unique purplish foliage, and flowering is over. Otherwise it has very attractive light pink or snow white flowers borne in corymbs. Leaves are triangular, tri-lobed and sharp toothed. It has wine red color, so this is known as ginger wine 9 bark. Botanically Physocarpus apulifolius from the family Rosaceae. Why 9 bark? Because during winter time its bark exfoliates, that is peeled off basically, and the common digit 9 like figure is seen on the bark of this particular bush, so it has been named as 9 bark. Physocarpus apulifolius. There is a flowering maple, which is basically Meles transitoria, usually cultivated for beautiful pink flowers during early spring. But since now it is summer solstice already passed, so on World Music Day you cannot see any flowers but fruits. Unique staghorn sumac. You can see its fruiting. Even flowering is over. Magenta colored fruiting, and leaves are pinnate. This particular rose is unique to America, and popularly it is known as staghorn sumac, as its branches look like antlers of a deer. See the dried out twigs which are left on the tree, they look like antlers, so it has been named as staghorn sumac. If you closely see its leaves, they are dark green above but white beneath. This is the unique rose. Underneath the leaflets are white. Upper surface is dark green and under surface is white. Upper surface is green. Upper surface green and lower surface is white. And this is the maturing fruiting in case of staghorn sumac. Hemerocallis fulva is also blooming in midsummer. This is Nepeta catmint, Nepeta fascini, and this is unique hibiscus which also seen under cultivation in Kashmir Mughal Gardens, and this is the national flower of South Korea. And this is Hibiscus syriacus, locally called Dadunj in Dogri. So this has also been planted in Chicago, especially Lincoln Park Zoo. There is Russian sage. This particular plant is Russian sage, but without flowers here. Even a unique thing I found in zoo, Lincoln Park Zoo, is the proper display of the grasses, which are hardy, which are adapted to the environment of Chicago. They have been nicely under cultivation and display here. And this particular oak, which is a kind of white oak, here you see the leaves are deeply divided. So this is Quercus alba. If the lobing is shallow, then it is Quercus bicolor. And if the apex lobe is larger one, then it is Quercus macrocarpa, baroque. But this is Quercus alba. Apart from angiosperm, the unique gymnosperm which I came across here is Metasequoia glyptostroboides dawn redwood. Not one, but at least 20 specimens stands introduced. They are under cultivation. Although the foliage look like Taxus U, but here the branchlets are quite opposite. So that distinguishes from U. In case of Taxus, these branchlets are alternate. Even leaves, if you see closely, they are also opposite in case of Metasequoia glyptostroboides, but they are alternate in taxus. This particular plant before me is Saltis occidentalis, and this is staghorn bush. It should not be confused with golden rain tree, that is Coleroteria paniculata. That is also under cultivation here. You can see blossoms and blossoms in a zoo. It is quite decorative, hemerocalous, but we have introduced many other unique bushes, shrubs as well. But since this is summertime, spring is over, so we don't find the flowering on those bushes. Unique bush which was laden with flowers in spring, and now it is bearing the fruits, is this Jadavelia. Jadavelia taihoni. In spring it sports beautiful fragrant flowers, but since this is midsummer, so flowering is over. Earlier this was called as Abelia mosanensis, but now the genus stands shifted to new genus, that is Jadavelia. and species is also named as Taihuni. This is thread-leaved blue star, Amsonia hubrichtii, thread-leaved. And here it is hibiscus. This is not hibiscus, this is hydrangea blossoms. And tree before me is Magnolia virginiana. Flowering is almost over, but few flowers can be seen, quite fragrant, and they are white. You see, it's a late flowering tree, so still you will see some of the flowers on the terminal ends of this magnolia, named after Virginia as Virginiana. In Kashmir, Mughal gardens, we see Magnolia grandiflora. Also, early flowering Magnolia liliflora or Magnolia solingiana. But here in Chicago, we see this particular Magnolia very commonly planted, Magnolia virginiana. Apart from these, we also see salvias, and in salvia there are different colors, and this particular salvia is quite attractive, having the purplish flowers borne in racemes. Leaves are also quite large. Even this Lincoln Park Zoo is known for different kinds of allium. All are ornamental. This is summer beauty, ornamental onion. So there were different kinds of onions supporting beautiful flowers during early spring. But now only few alliums are left. And the bush before me with the lanceolate leaves, it also is blue star, Amsonia tabermontana. And unique plant another is Rogersia esculifolia, as its leaves are like Aesculus. We have Aesculus indica in the Himalayas, northwestern Himalayas of India, whereas in Europe we find similar Aesculus hippocastanum. In American continent, rather than horse chestnuts, they are mostly named as buckeyes. So we have the red buckeye, more fascinating color, Aesculus pavia. But this is not Aesculus, only leaves look like Aesculus. So it has been named as Rogersia esculifolia. There is eastern red bud, purplish foliage, early flowering. Even in Kashmir we have Cercis, but that is Cercis siliquastrum, Judas tree, known for cauliflower. Flowers are born directly from the tree trunks. In sharp contrast to that cauliflower, here we see another eastern red bud. This is called as Cercis canadensis, named after Canada. And similar looking another tree which I encountered in Lincoln Park Zoo stands named as Cercis diphyllum, Cercis diphyllum japonicum. That particular tree has similar looking foliage, and one can easily confuse with Cercis, but there two leaves are born at each node, means phyllotex is opposite. In case of Cercis, leaves are born alternately, so phyllotex arrangement of leaves, spiral in case of Cercis, as you see here, and it becomes opposite in case of Cercis diphyllum japonicum, which is another tree included in the shrubbery of Lincoln Park Zoo, and behind you see the beautiful white flowering hydrangea. This is another salvia numerosa, crystal blue, and this is echinacea. Here you will see another fascinating garden flower, that's the penstemon calicosus, calico beard tongue. This one, flowers are withering now. And why it is named as beard tongue? For the fifth staminode. There are 5 stamens basically, but 4 are fertile and 1 is sterile. So that staminode is bearded. So it has earned its common popular name is beard tongue. And penstemon was actually named as pentstemon by Linnaeus. Pent means 5. So as it has 5 stamens, but out of 5, 1 is unique, which has bearded appearance. So it is named a bearded tongue. We have another pink cotton candy betony stachys. This unique flower before me. This is stachys, pink cotton candy, as if it is looking like candy. Flowers so colorful, pink, red. Honeybees are at work, and even butterflies, pyrus, bumblebees. So this is the, you can see pyrus, that is cabbage butterfly, white butterfly, and many bumblebees. This is stachys. Beautiful butterflies also there. You can see how the beauty is being visited by the butterflies. This is stachys. Stachys species is officinalis. Cultivar is pink cotton candy. Stachys officinalis, pink cotton candy. Another unique flower, Tradescentia, which is also seen in Jammu, and petunia, various colors. Iris flowering is over. This was Iris germanica, which is also seen in Kashmir Valley and named as Mazar Mund. So this is immortality re-blooming bearded iris, Iris germanica, immortality. This is again Rogersia esculifolia. Unique torch lily or red heart poker before me, Nymphophia ovaria, which is also seen in Kashmir Valley and also at Patni Top in Jammu. So this is also in the decorative plants under cultivation in Chicago, Lincoln Park Zoo. And another legume which I have seen everywhere, even seen planted along magnificent mile, Michigan Avenue, that is Gladystia tricanthos variety enormis. Thornless honey locust. See the pinnate leaves, and this is quite, the leaves are bipinnate, and this is serviceberry. Many birds are, the finches, I could see the finch. See the finch. Finch is enjoying the fruit feast of serviceberry. Amelanchier arborea. There are house sparrows also, but finches also, and even different blackbird also, and mynas, they also come to enjoy the food feast. It belongs to cherry family, so fruits are quite delicious and attractive color. So this is also included in the shrubbery. So there are bird diversity, amazing bird diversity inside Lincoln Park Zoo, apart from the captive birds. Red-winged blackbird is very common inside the campus, and also American robin. Another unique plant which I would like to show you, that is Magnolia virginiana variety australis, Henry Hicks, sweetway magnolia. Almost fruiting is taking place now. Leaves are elliptic lanceolate. So this is Magnolia virginiana. Here we have the another white oak where the leaves are not deeply lobed. They are lobed but not deeply lobed. This is Quercus bicolor, also known as the swamp oak. It inhabits the marshy areas as well. So this oak is a white oak but named as Quercus bicolor. Even colors are two. You can see the under surface is grayish white and upper is whitish. It's green. Upper part is green. And this is acorns. Acorns are born which resemble like fig fruits. See, these are the acorns of the swamp oak, that is Quercus bicolor. So huge tree trunk and huge canopy, providing very good shade to the plants growing beneath. And this is unique plants which are dominated by many succulents and even the grasses, even the penstemon and even the Aralia. But more fascinating tree before me is Fagus sylvatica. Atropinicia perhaps cultivar.
Yeah.
The leaves are fascinating purplish pink. So this I saw even growing in Chicago Botanic Garden, but here also Fagus sylvatica reversi, Atropurpurea group, a reverse purple European beech from the family Fagaceae. And here again the eastern red bud, which is Cercis canadensis from the family Fabaceae. Here is another unique Lanicera-like plant, which is Dervilla Lanicera species. Belongs to the honeysuckle family Capreofoliaceae, which has the terminal flower clusters. Leaves are borne in opposite decussate manner. So this has flowered in midsummer. Earlier it was not flowering. So even honeybee is at bark. So many honeybees. So this is also included in shrubbery and grasses, as I told you. Grasses, and this is a hosta flowering and very fascinating foliage. These are oaks Quercus bicolor, and this is also enclosure flower, the eastern black rhinoceros, Diceras bicornis Italy. So the unique display of flowering spikes is quite amazing. This is linden tree, lime tree, tilia, unique flowering on a special bracket. This is a leaf which is oblique at the base. This pale colored lanceolate bracket is unique to tilia, and there is a cluster of flowers arising from the middle of the bract in tilia. Tilia cordata, Tilia americana. This is also tilia. So this is the flowering time, summer. Unique is this shrub before me, which is called as Cotinus cogaigeria. Winecroft black cultivar, blackish colored foliage, fascinating. Honeybees are also visiting the flowers of Tilia americana, also known as the basswood tree. Heavy flowering and very large leaves. This is Tilia americana. This is the onion. Now fruiting has taken place, otherwise they were supporting beautiful flowers. This is Stachys officinalis. And this is hibiscus mosquitos, but no flowering, only flower buds I am seeing. So it will be, I think, another 2-3 weeks when we will be able to show you the flowers. There is a lot of geranium flowering, and this particular geranium is Brookside, crane's bill, geranium Brookside, and honeybees are enjoying the feast. And that is Hydrangea arborescens. This is hibiscus, and there is a grass which is known as Carex caryophylla, Beetlemania mop-headed sedge. Magnificent flowering of Stachys officinalis. How beautiful. And behind you see the flowering of bellflower, that is campanula. Blue flowers of campanula and pink flowers of Stachys. Visited by bees, honeybees, bumblebees. This is campanula. This is the prairie drop seed grass, Sporobolus heterolepis. Sporobolus heterolepis grass. Nicely preserved here. And you also see the flowering of Hydrangea quercifolia, oak leaf hydrangea with white, fragrant, flowering terminal racemes. So 3 flowers. Here's a Stachys officinalis, then there's a campanula, and then there's a hydrangea. Here it is Shasta daisy, leucanthemum superbum. Although it resembles to Leucanthemum vulgare also, but flower size is bigger in superbum and smaller in case of Leucanthemum vulgare. So this beauty of Leucanthemum in midsummer and other decorative flowers. This particular tree before me is golden rain tree, Colereteria paniculata, which sports yellow flowers and also seen under cultivation in Kashmir Valley in Sukhwast Shalimar campus. You see the flowers are just appearing in midsummer on World Music Day, summer solstice day. See the flowering of Colereteria paniculata. So other flowering spikes are yet to bloom, but some flowers have already appeared. This is Echinacea, this is Panstemon, this is Ester Anas, this is yellow flowering Coreopsis. This is another tree of golden rain tree, the Colereteria paniculata. This is blue star calimaris flowering, Ester like, but it is under different genus, Calimaris incisa blue star. And here we have the yellow flowering Aurelia cordata. This one, very fascinating Aurelia. We have in Kashmir Aurelia kashmirica. And there is another hibiscus, Holy Grail hardy hibiscus, without any flowers right now. But this hibiscus is unique to Illinois. Purple hearts hardy hibiscus. This is pecan nut tree, Caraya illinoinensis, with pinnate leaves, born in opposite pairs, odd pinnate. And this is from the Jugulandaceae family under the genus Caraya. And this is Hibiscus syriacus. And this particular birch is also here, and willow, that is Salix purpurea, and even Ipomia, and even this seems to be sorbifolia like plant. This is hosta. This is peony officinalis, peonia subfruticosa, peonia grandiflora, with yellow, pink, red and white blossoms. Flowering is over. Now you see already fruit formation has taken place.
But dude, as you said,
Unique plant before me is yucca. Since you see the thread-like structures on the margin of the aloe-like leaves, and because of these threads, it is known as yucca filifera. So its flowering has taken place. Filamentosa perhaps. Yucca filamentosa. Bell-like, upside down flowers and thread-like structures on the leaves. So this is Yucca filamentosa. So this is World Music Day and the unique flowering of yucca. Yucca filamentosa.